We're raising mini CEOs.
We're raising future millionaires.
No, we're already millionaires, so we're raising future billionaires. We're raising emotionally resilient and disciplined kids.
We're raising physically strong kids. These little shits are gonna start 10 businesses before they turn 18.
And that's why we homeschool our kids, even the future one, coming very soon.
Around here, we do things a little bit different. Our 5- and 7-year-old bake muffins to understand fractions. They build a self-propelled toy ship to learn about physics and mechanics, and they play Monopoly to learn about investing. In today's video, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at what homeschooling looks like when you're traveling the world and running businesses. Yes, it's possible, and no, it doesn't look anything like a traditional classroom. So let's dive in.
So if you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm Sam.
I'm Dimitri.
We are Americans living in Thailand. We've been here for almost 4 years, and we are a family of 4, almost 5. We started homeschooling our kids 6 months ago, and it's going great. So we're gonna share our journey with you today. You probably think homeschooling is me, the mom, doing all the teaching through an app or some sort of workbook, but that's not true at all. I don't know how to teach. I can't stand teaching my kids. I have zero patience with them. So we hired a full-time teacher to come to the house and build up an entire curriculum for the boys. Her name is Teacher Abby, and unlike me, she is a real certified teacher. She's from South Africa. Her primary language is English, and she was actually one of my boys' primary school teacher. So they've known her for years. They love her, they trust her, and because they love her and trust her, we love her and we trust her. And so we invited her to leave her full-time job at the campus and come work for us. Let me show you what the boys' classroom looks like. And yes, we are outdoors. This was the original classroom, but they didn't really like it. They didn't feel like it was homey. So they moved over there. You see this spot right there? That's their classroom. Let me show you inside. Yes, this is our pool area. And if you walk over here, it's a really, really weird setup. We never use this space at all. And somehow the kids decide to occupy this space, make this their classroom. They set up this entire stuff here. I don't even know half this junk is. It's like paint, it's pencils, color pencils, markers, stickers, and they use a lot of like homemade stuff that they find, planners, and they do all the projects here. And as you can see, it's kind of like an organized mess, but they actually love it. They do a lot of math, they have calculators, they have a lot of workbooks for their activities. They don't actually spend that much time doing workbooks because we are very much against doing just worksheets. My 5-year-old is learning how to read, so they do a lot of books. They play a ton of games to learn how to invest, how to think critically.
Why do I happy? Excited?
Yeah. And what's the opposite of happy?
Sad.
Sad.
Ma.
Spell it out.
Ma.
Very good. And where does it go?
Go on, Dad. Go on, Dad.
Instead of just using the traditional books that he'll get bored of, we play a game which he can spend hours playing. And he has to read the words on the card. We practice reading before he can play the card. For example, what does it say?
Skip.
Good job. Well done, buddy. What gas did we create using a base and an acid? Carbon dioxide. Clever boy. You said barbecue? Let's see.
BBQ.
Okay,
Barbecue.
go to the barbecue. Whoa, what's that? It's a mixed up word. You need to figure out what it is, what it says. Look at it. Red.
Ma.
Very good.
They still learn the basics like English, math, science, and STEM, but we also add on a layer that school doesn't teach, like investing, personal finance, communication skills, sales and marketing, how to pitch an idea, how to build a product, how to start their own business, profit and loss. And these are really important things that I wished I learned when I was in school.
So here's how we do it. Teacher Abby comes in for about 23 hours a week, from 8 to 12. Some days it's until 1 p.m. And every day has a theme. So Monday is math, Tuesday is English, Wednesday is science, Thursday is art or STEM, Friday is field trip or some kind of fun day. They don't sit at a desk for 6 hours. They do hands-on activity, and most of it is project-based learning. And they follow their interest which is child-led learning.
With my 7-year-old Theo, he thinks he's me. He wants to be a YouTuber and he wants to create videos. So he convinced us to buy him a camera for vlogging and a laptop. What he does with teacher Abby is, in order for him to film the video, he has to script everything out word for word. Now, he does not like to write. He just doesn't feel very motivated. But if he has to map everything out before he creates the video, he's highly motivated. So she makes him create a map, an outline, script every single thing. He has to plan it, storyboard it, and figure out the B-roll, the shots that he's gonna take for each of the scene. And he does it with so much enthusiasm. And then afterwards, he films a video. He uses apps like Canva, CapCut to add music, add motion, add movement to edit the videos.
Hi everyone, welcome to Tumbles, Taste and Travel with Theo. Today I'm going to teach you how to lift your leg up high and do the splits down low.
And this whole process is so fun for him that he just does it all the time. And we have to physically tell him, hey Theo, stop, put the laptop away, we're not doing any more screen time. But his argument is, Mama, this isn't for fun, this is work. I'm trying to build a business, I'm trying to create money. This is how I support the family. I'm gonna become a YouTuber, make so much money. And it's really cute. I mean, right now he's learning thumbnails, he's learning hooks, he's learning how to capture somebody's attention and how to better his communication skills. We're working on getting rid of likes, ums, and filler words. So these are things he noticed in his videos that he's trying to work on. And it's just a great way to teach real life skills to a 7-year-old that really captures their attention.
They even started a soap business on Valentine's Day. They first had to learn how to make soap and research it. Then they went to an actual soap store to see how they advertise their product, how they label the soap. And they had to figure out how to make it themselves and then work with each other to make a final product. At one point, Theo even said, I hate working with Levi. I don't want him to be my co-founder. He's lazy, his ideas are terrible. That's when he learned the real lesson, what it's like to run a business with a co-founder who doesn't share your vision. So in doing this project, they had to learn how to research a product, how to create labels for it, how to calculate profit and loss, how to market and advertise it. And the biggest lesson was how to find a good co-founder. Now, did they make any money in this process? No, they lost money, which is another very important lesson that they learned. And yes, they still get plenty of social time with other kids. They're in a ton of extracurricular activities. And whenever the school in Thailand is out, we send them to the summer camp for about 2 weeks and they spend all day there with 20 other kids. And on top of that, they go to judo 3 times a week for 3 hours a day. They go to gymnastics twice a week and they have rugby once a week. So they're always around other kids and have plenty of social time. Plus, we bring in coaches who come to our house and teach them one-on-one. They have singing class once a week. They have art class once a week. They go to Chinese class. Chinese class, we actually have to drive them there, but they do that twice a week. And they have a swimming coach as well who comes to the house and trains them in our pool. Surprise, plot twist, we are back in Vegas. We made a last-minute decision to come here for 2-3 months so we could give birth here. And because we're gonna be staying here for so long, there's no way we can do homeschooling over Zoom with our teacher. So we've decided to enroll them into a private school for the summer. The summer program is 6 weeks long, then they get a 2-week break, and then the regular school year starts. And depending on how long we're gonna stay here, we will probably enroll them into the regular school year and just withdraw them when it's time to go back to Thailand. This is the same school that Theo used to go to when we were living in Vegas, and he absolutely loved it, so we thought it was a no-brainer. It's kind of the best of both worlds. They'll get some exposure to an American classroom environment, and then when we go back to Thailand, they'll just go straight into their regular homeschooling schedule. So they've been here for about a week, and it's going surprisingly well. I was worried that they would complain and kind of struggle to fit in and adapt to the new environment in a regular classroom, but actually they're doing really well. The first day they made a lot of friends, they fit right in and had no struggles at all. So the only complaint they had was actually that we came to pick them up too early and that they wanted to stay in school longer and play with their new friends.
2 months ago, we took a family trip to Italy and we asked teacher Abby to weave in some Italian culture into the curriculum. And boy, did she deliver.
This is the map of our street and the house. This is where our house is.
Oh, it's the house.
This is the outside area over there. This is the road. Oh, so it's a map.
Okay, so it says climb the stairs. Where's the
Okay,
stairs?
climb the steps. Oh, so Domo is the trampoline.
Climb the domo stairs.
Okay, this is the stairs.
Yes. Jump 5 times, it says. And look for the next clue.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Last one. The last one is a kid.
Oh. Okay, where's this garden? Oh, here. The garden's a tree. So this is the domo. That's the flowers. So that's the table. So the tree. So it's a tree.
After completing your little masterpiece, use it as a key at the Palazzo Vecchio to collect the treasure.
Where's the palazzo?
Where's the palazzo?
Oh, there it is. That's the garage again.
Yeah, but it's actually not the garage again.
Why?
Oh.
There's supposed to be enough.
And then she went above and beyond and delivered these cute Italian-inspired bags with workbooks inside that she created herself, handmade, with crossword puzzles, with like little sketches and numbers. And it's so creative, things that I would never think to do. Let me show you what it looks like. So the teacher brought them these bags. This is Theo's. So clever, but look at like what's inside. Everything that's planned out for homeschooling. So she gave her assignments, map of Italy.
I mean him.
Yep, him. Yep. Crossword puzzle. Create a summary of the plane trip to Italy. Did you know facts of Italy? Vatican City. Count in Italian. Italian scavenger hunt. Food object places. Pizza party. Learn fractions. A food tracker. Give reviews where they went. This is a journal for scripting videos and journal for a vlog. Levi's World School workbook. Ask Theo to read and explain everything. Wow. Map of Italy. Color by numbers. Counting by 2s. Oh, design your own currency. Map of Italy. Make pizza. Add, subtract. Play with Theo. Tic-tac-toe. Design a monster. Word search. Cheese. Italy. Rome. Love this. Connect your dots. Play with Theo. This is so creative, you guys. I love this.
And the best part was she gave them these assignments to go and talk to Italian people to learn more about their history and their culture. Like, what do the colors on the Italian flag mean, or where did pizza come from and who invented it? It might sound silly, but it really worked. It forced my son to go and come up to a stranger at the retail store and ask him about the colors of the Italian flag. And that guy was super appreciative that this kid wanted to come and learn about his country and ask him questions about his culture. The goal of homeschooling is not just to recreate school at home. It's really to just turn them into lifelong learners and people who are excited about discovering new things, about building things, about exploring new knowledge. It's a mix of structure and self-led curiosity and self-led exploration. We're not just raising good test takers, we're raising mini CEOs.
My husband and I quit our 9-to-5 jobs a few years ago, and we're just digital nomads. So we run our business from the comfort of our home and a suitcase. And this is our current setup right now. Yes, it's our Airbnb. We're in Las Vegas for 3 months, and this beautiful kitchen table just miraculously turned into an office overnight. Do you see that? And it's nothing fancy, it's not glamorous, but it works for us. It's our laptop, my fancy keyboard, a lot of coffee mugs, and we sit here and we work for about 6 hours while the kids are in school.
In Thailand, we have our own office, so that's where we work, and the kids have their outdoor classroom, which we can see from our window. So we get to spy on them whenever we want and see how the day is going. At lunchtime, we usually have lunch together as a family, and that's where we get to talk to them and ask about how the day is going, what have they learned today, all that good stuff.
Is it distracting having the kids at home while we're working? 1000%. I'm sure every single mom or dad who works remotely can tell you the struggle.
So ChatGPT, we're going to find a story, a specific story. Maybe, let's go with Little Red Riding Hood. You have 6 events. You're going to have Volt, Mushroom. And today we're going to learn about money. Money is a tool that you can use in a good way.
But we do a really good job of setting boundaries early on. They know when the door is locked that we are on client calls, we're in meetings, and we need deep focus. So they're not allowed to come in and distract us. But there are other days where it's just really loud in the house. The kids are doing their activities. We have the maid there, we have the cleaner, we have just people taking care of the stuff in the house. And I just can't work from home. So then we go to a cafe that's 5 minutes away and we spend a few hours diving in and doing our work, which we really like. And sometimes it's just nice to be away from our desk and just have some sunshine, have some coffee, and just be around other people. And of course, when we're traveling, we just do what we can. We get a setup like this, or we go to a cafe, or we go to a restaurant, and we just work any way we can. If you like this type of content, let me know in the comments below. I would love to share more about our journey, how we transitioned from being 9-to-5 employees to full-time digital nomads running our own business. And if you don't know my story that well, I would watch this video. I share all about how I hit $1 million net worth in under 10 years in a PA salary and how we can afford this lifestyle. And I would love to do more of these vlog type content, but I don't really know what to share with you guys. I got a lot of DMs asking about what my kids eat, how we homeschool, how we can afford this lifestyle, what we spend, how we travel. You tell me, what do you want to see in this channel? And I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye.